going on, everyone? Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, get these levels going. Excuse me. All right, so for ES, we're watching this 7600 pivot. So if we can manage to hold the 7600, we can look for that push up to 7632. We break and hold over 7632. We're looking for more continuation back to all-time highs. If 76 fails, we're looking for shorts back down to 75.40. For anyone trading options, so SPY, you're watching the 754. If you could break and hold above, you could look for a move to 760. If 754 rejects, you could look to play longs off 749 as well. I wouldn't really get bearish until 749 starts to break below. So off here, I would look to play longs as well. Back to 754, possibly back all the way up. So this is kind of a little range right here. For QQQ, same thing. If you hold this 722, I like this 735 to 737 target. 722 starts to break down. You can look to play some shorts back to 697. And off 697, if we do manage to hold, I would like longs off this as well throughout the week. If we can hold and basically look to push back up through this big range. For NQ, same thing. We're right at that 30,000 psych level. I would like to see that 30,000 reclaim and hold. Targets at 30,325 back to 609. If the 30,000 starts rejecting and we start selling off today, for the rest of the week, we can look for a target down at 29,107. You guys have any questions? Going on, guys? So that's basically what we're watching. We're watching the 7,600 today. We broke through it yesterday, and today for PPI, we just broke through it again. So let's see if we could start holding this. So ideally, it's over here at this POC is where we want to start looking along. If we do get the sweep somewhere at like 97, 98 would be ideal. Oh my god, my allergies just shot today. You guys smoked? We'll watch some tech levels too, right? So we're still, meta's still in the same range we talked about yesterday. It's a pretty big range, 623 to 681. The market starts to hold. You can look to try maybe this VWAP back up to at 681, right? Over 681, you got 700. Amazon is looking to push up. We held that 242 yesterday. You're grinding up to our 250 supply zone over 250. With the hold, you could see 258. Tesla's still below this 401. If we do reclaim 401, the next target's 414. If we reject this 401, you can look to play shorts back down to 384. Apple's just sitting at all-time highs. Really not much to say. I think it's just super strong. Over 317, you're in price discovery once again. Nvidia is holding the 200 to 212 range. You're right back at this 212 we got, just flirting with the supply zone. So what you want to watch for Nvidia is 212 reclaim. Close above, look to target 218 if the market starts showing some strength today. If we start selling off on the market, you can look for Nvidia to go back down to 200. And Microsoft is in a massive range as well, 366 to 396. So we want to see this 396 reclaim to play more upside to 425. If 396 fails, you can look to take shorts down to 366. Anyone catch the AMD play I posted yesterday on the Discord? Did you try that North Shore? I know you trade options quite a bit, or Watson. Dude. Nah, yeah, that was a pretty nice trade. You're in longs now. Yeah, I'm waiting for that 7600 retest. See if we get a quick sell off at open. What was your fill? Like 06, hopefully? You got filled at 76.14. Yeah, it's BE right now. You got this value area high. As long as you hold it, it's still early. That's why I don't like trading pre-market. See if we get a wick back down and a hold. Basically what we talked about yesterday, right? We talked about yesterday's sell off. Where is that? Right here. 9 o'clock, yeah. We talked about this 40 long, right? Or 60, I think it was. 65. Sold off right into it. Yeah, 9:30. See if we get the same theme, right? A quick sell off, they buy it up. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, need more than creatine. I'm shot. Need a bull. Got about 5 minutes till open. You guys have any questions on any other stocks or any levels? So I want to see this 7600 hold. This is like our pivot. If you guys are looking at ES and NQ, 7600s, that WAP basically. As long as we could hold this, we could look for more. Another push up. NQ's flirting with its WAP. We really, like I said, we want to see this 30,000 reclaim over 30,000. It gives us a clear direction to another push up. So really, that's what we're looking for today's session. Yeah, Nvidia could be a good run today. Nvidia or Microsoft. Microsoft looks like she's already gearing up, right? Looks like you flagged right here. You broke out, right? You guys see that? I mean, that's 7,600. I'll even take like 97 if we can get a little sweep below it. See what happens. Got about 2 minutes till open. Yeah, I also didn't see that you guys went to trade Asian last night until after I signed off. Yeah, I don't know. I think I wrote it at like 5 or something, around 5. And then I saw it at like 6:30. I was like, it's over. Here we go. Jim forgot about me. Use your kids as an excuse. It was your karate class. They're holding this. I wanted a wick to freaking like 600. That might have been it. That 05 right there, to be honest. Market's open. You're probably going to push up now in the next 30 seconds. And it's, I would try to target, I don't know what your fill was. I forgot what you said. At least, 615. And then I think all time high is like 642 or something. Yeah, no, I would like the longs too. I just wanted a further correction. Not really correction, but so you're gonna get that push right to the highs. There's that high, the 15. The alley looks good. There it goes. They didn't even give us the pullback, huh? Yeah, try to do like 27 or something. Try to front run it 27, 28. All right. Let's see if we get the rejection now. No, they're just buying it up. Yeah, 27 is ideal. If you can get another 10 points out of this from here, it's a nice 20-point trade you caught. Yeah, PPI news was the low of day, probably, right? The 93. Same story as yesterday. NQ looks somewhat weak, breaking down, rejecting 30,000. ES is somewhat holding again, so ES is showcasing some strength. Hey, he's in with the full mini at like 928. He's sick. You don't care. What's going on, man? You should be running 7 minis. That I'm joking. Yeah, I like the longs. I wanted 603 at least. That might have been it. That 05. That sucks. Yeah, NQ's breaking down right now. See if ES starts following. Ideally, what I'd like to see is ES start following NQ, like breaking down, and then NQ basing out, and then seeing ES base out, and then we can look to take longs if it ends up holding. They do, yeah. You should, I was just say 27's ideal. You should wait. There's not really no liquidity up here. You should get a push right to the 27, 28. You had a pretty good entry for that trade as well. Yeah, NQ's just not doing much. ES is going crazy. You guys traded options for SPY. We talked about the reclaim of 754. You broke it, retested, and now you're in the continuation, right? ES is heading to that 732. And then NQ sideways. Yeah, I wouldn't use the whole 600. I would use like 300 as a buffer. Use half of your profits at that point, and don't use it all in one trade. Break it down. Oh, it's solid room. I wanted like 7,600, 7,603. It's a massive demand. There's so much volume down there. $1.50 in Vegas. Thank you. Yeah, you guys try to target that 76, like 37 or 27. My bad. You guys see this too? Like a flag. Not so much. It's doing that shit. Here comes that 27 we were talking about, guys. This would be your TP anywhere up here. NQ's still breaking down. That's the crazy part. Yeah, we hit what, 26, 25. TP was 27. That was close if you guys took it. Hopefully you trim some there, Rome, or I don't know how many cons you had, but that would have been a good TP. The 27. 75 cents away. Yeah, NQ's getting worked right now. I wouldn't be surprised. So NQ's getting worked right at ES's intraday, you know, supply zone. So we could start selling off right here a bit. Not so much selling off, but retest a demand zone. Qs are breaking 722. NQ rejected 30,000. We had a level, I think it was 728. I have it at 32. I believe it's 28. I gave it a little wiggle room. So let's see if we get back to 7,600 now and hold. From there, we'll make our decision. Are we going to take longs or is it invalid? Look, you're a man. This guy wastes no time. Yeah, 26, 27 would have been the low risk short, just in case. Because you could bounce at this value area high as well. So the risk to reward, if you guys are filled at 17, 18, you're like dead center of this range, right? You see this, you got a little shelf right here, volume. Just keep that in mind. Ideally, I'd like to get, 05 would be nice. Really, I want the 7600 retest. When you're on the 2 minute, you're forming a decent see that? Nice little inverse right here. If you get it, you got to break under this 15 though, or really under this value area high. If you could break under this, you guys are good to probably 67. I'd trim like 67, 08, 09, anywhere around there, between like 07 to 10. Yeah, it looks like you might get the follow through. Either you'll get the bounce right here off this value area high, or you're just going to start flushing. There it goes. Look for that 10. 7607 to 7610 is your target. You guys should catch at least 10 points on that. Yankees getting worked. It's at a low a day right now. I mean, we called that top. We just didn't get the entry. This 7627 was almost spot on. And that should be a scalp, guys. Treat that as a scalp. Yeah, so you're kind of pushing off this value area high right here. Got to start breaking through. There you go. So I was saying, if you caught that 25, 26, that would have been your 10 points right there to where it's at now. Now we're just going to wait, see what happens around this POC. How do you do, Vin? You still in or you took it? Yeah, no, it did. I mean, the 15 looks pretty disgusting, too. I don't know if you guys see that 15-minute. Look at this rejection. Right at that 26. We want to see if we get down to this 07, and if we hold, would be ideal for longs. Yeah. The 13, we could hold this value area high. Maybe that's all it gives us. We don't know yet. Bouncing right off of it. Right. That's why I said target that, just to be safe. It bounced it right off that. That was the retest. I wanted a little more blood in these charts. Yeah, you see this. This is what it was pulling yesterday. You have the massive wick up, and it starts looking good for the shorts. Then it comes down. They just buy it up, and you just get caught. I don't know, do you guys remember the big freaking candle yesterday where it was just like sitting and just flushed? No, I'm not long yet. I'm trying. I want the 76 anywhere over here, like 05, really 7600. It's rejecting that value area high, or it's retesting. Yeah, I see it flushed. There it goes. What we want to see is an impulse sell off, really, really quick. Just drop like 15 points fairly quick. Look like it's getting based out, and we'll try to flip longs for a scout. See if we get it. NQ's low a day. ES is testing VWAP. Yeah, that 15-minute close, disgusting. Look at that thing. I would love the 600. We could get like a 98, 97. That'd be ideal. And we should have took the shorts at 26, huh? I didn't. That was it. That was a freaking snipe to the upside and a call to the downside. Damn. At least we read it. Uh, that's what I said. The POC, the '07 to 10 was your target. 76.07 to 76.10. You would have been getting out like right around here. I'm not sure what you guys sold at. It gets sketchy too when you're at this value area high because you don't know if you're going to pop back up, go retest the high, or you're going to start breaking down. If it stays like this, I'll probably just wait till the 10 o'clock close, to be honest. Here's that '05. See if we get down to 76. This could be the long right here as well. I just don't trust it right now. NQ show no sign of like like a support right now. I want to see a base out. ES is at 76. Yep, it broke. It's breaking right now. We got to see it close. The NQ is way below it, so we need ES to start following. And then we want to see, some hammer candles or something engulf, and then we'll see how it reacts. The best thing to do at this point is to wait for that 10 o'clock close. Yeah, I wish you guys held that freaking short from 20, 26, 25. Now you played the break value area high. I mean, you could try to take it, yeah, a previous day, yeah. You can get it to like 7,600 would be ideal. Would we hit '03? A solid 14 points. 97's like, I'd like 97. You should get it right here. This new candles, this new 5-minute candle should give it to you. Those bubbles. Look at that delta, guys. This could be long somewhere down here now. I need the 7. I want the close, though. I really want the 10 o'clock close. See if you could get that 97, Jada. If you start closing under 600, just put your stop at like 02 and just try to trail it from there. Under 97, you got nothing till 88. And then under 88, there's nothing till like 75. NQ's getting worked. Yeah, this could be it, the 600. Let me try it. I like how it's showing all the strength right here. I'll get caught. It'll reject right here. So we got it in right at where all this volume is, right? If it rejects, it's going to push back lower. Got a limit at 1727. See if we get it. I mean, you guys in with me? I wanted the 05. I got in a little early. So that is what it is. It's going to trail my stop to BE at this point, just to be safe. See if we catch it. Looking for at least 10 points, right? 05 to 15 or 7 to 17. Anywhere in this window, we should be ideal. If it starts rejecting that 15, I'm just going to sell it, but it looks pretty decent right now. Oh, North Shore, you're sick. I'm going take it. I'm building a buffer. I don't like how it's rejecting right there. It could be a retest. NQ looks just shot. It's kind of faking me out. ES is holding VWAP though. You got a big bubble coming in, and you might get the push right here. Yeah, you might get it. There it goes. The bubble prints when I get out. I still don't get. I mean, E and Q might start going right here. If I get another re-entry, I'm going to go for it. Thank you. Most likely, I'm going to wait till 10. We got 4 minutes, 3 minutes left. Just trying to get myself a little buffer. That 15 was pretty close. Hopefully, you guys sold at that value area high. I just don't like how NQ is not even bouncing. That's my concern. It could be the next hourly candle for all we know. Looks like she's trying to stable out right here, but ES is definitely showing more strength. We hit 76.01. Should have just tried it there. Start talking about the 597. Yeah, I'm letting this hourly close. 15 looks great for longs. I should have just held that long we had. At that 17 target. You guys should be getting filled right here at 15. Basically played this shelf right here to the top of the value area high. Quick scalp. You start breaking that 15, you can look to probably get close to that high a day back up at 25, 26. Yeah. I mean, there's volatility today. There's just no follow through. So I'm just taking the base hits. I'm not even risking it. We get 10 points. I'm just taking 10, 10, 10 with light size. Got about 30 seconds for this hourly close. I want to see NQ go retest 30,000. That thing starts showing strength. I'm jumping in some longs. Here's that new candle. They'll just blow through. Yeah, it's so beat. Really want like 07 again. Yeah, you're doing pretty well today. North Shore. You're holding that 15. You could probably go hit that high a day now, guys. If you held through that 15, go front run that 26. Try to get Get out at like 20, trim some at 20, 25. It squeezes now. There you go, North Shore. Set it to the 7600 retest was long. We got it. We were pretty good. We got in at the POC. I got out. My fill was shit. NQ got me. NQ started looking so weak. I got out. Now it looks like it's gonna go test that 30K. It's probably just gonna go run now. That 27's probably coming, guys. That we talked about this morning. If you guys are still holding it long, I would just trail it. Just put your stop at like the value area high at like 15. Just see if you could target 27. If you're not in that trade, there's really nothing else to catch. In Jim, the weatherman. Let's see what happens. See if we get a rejection up here. Or we get this push through, right? NQ is about to retest that VWAP. The question is it going to break and push above, or is it going to reject and go make a new low? What I always say is when we get a little disconnected, right? I just like those retests. So that's what I was saying. I was looking for NQ to base out and just go retest VWAP, and that was our TP, right? Basically, right? Just looking for little base hits. See, because it could end up turning into a flag as well. Ooh, I do like this hourly right here. 1 and 17. I'm going to try some longs, guys. I like this hourly retest. 14's ideal if you guys can get a 14 entry. Looking for that high a day retest at this point. I didn't even catch it. I was looking at freaking NQ. I didn't even see the hourly freaking pivot. 14 was it. Let's see if we got in. We got in a little late. I'm looking for that high a day retest. Anywhere up there is ideal. You guys in longs with me? We got in right on that freaking break. Let's go NQ. Break VWAP. NQ takes out VWAP. We're gone. Come on. Higher. Move and stop to break even just to be safe. I wish we held that 07. So beat. 13's nice. Hourly looks beautiful. That it retested so nice on that freaking that 14, that open that range. I don't know if you guys see that. That inside body candle on the hourly at 14.5 was ideal. She's kind of rejecting right here. I need some momentum in this bad boy. Give me some momentum. Give me some momentum. Anywhere up here is ideal to lock in profit. I'm just looking for the top. Yes, sir. And cute. That's what I like to say. I like how you guys are moving around and not married to one chart. I might just take it right here, to be honest. I just don't like how she's not following through. Hourly still looks good. I'm just taking the base hits, so. Yeah, she's rejecting VWAP again. You gotta push through with some volume. My fill was beat at 18. 14 I could have held a little better. Just trying to get a nice little buffer. You caught that long, North Shore? Yeah, you see you had a nice 13.75 is ideal. Did you end up holding that roam on that last pullback? Because you had a pretty good entry too. My man, yeah. 21. Get it at 26. What are you doing? Hell yeah, Rome. My man. We still need NQ to break this WAP. It's just that's why I keep just taking it. I'm like trading scared at the moment. It's not giving me what I want, so I just keep seeing like 100. I'm like, all right, I'll just take it because we're still rejecting. I'm sure what it's gonna do is start basing out, and then they're just gonna pull the one big candle right through, right to 30K. I wouldn't even be surprised. Yeah, see, I would have been like BE right now. I was filled at like 18. Just taking what it gives me. You guys know how I love these pivots. This is what I was talking about right here, guys. This 14.5 from the last hourly. It basically opened, just popped right off it at 10 o'clock. That's why I took that long. I was looking for continuation on the bigger time frame. My man, Rome. I'll see you, brother. Yeah, I just don't like getting queued, not following through. ES could be doing a lower high right here, too, right? High, lower high. I mean, you got the V shape recovery, which I did like, you know. Buyers definitely stepped up, but I just don't like this. Right? It just looks like it's starting to flag. Downtrend flag, then I'm kind of expecting another leg down. Right? Qs can't break that 722. We broke down, retested right here. Retested the 722, failed, and now it's most likely going to push down. This could be a double top little formation forming, right? Same with ES Inspire basically correlate. See what tech's doing. Apple made new all-time highs again. Jesus, 324 push, consolidated, continuation. I told you guys this morning, Microsoft. I don't know if you guys were here this morning. That Microsoft long right to 396. We talked about that. Amazon, we talked about over 250. Could get to 258. Tesla was a false breakout, pushed over that 401, came back down. Now it's in a downtrend, right? Nvidia caught that 212. Let's see if it reclaims or starts going back to 200. mean, I do like the longs right here. I just don't want it the 18 entry. I really want like a 14. The hourly's still holding nice. I like I said, I just don't like NQ. It's just giving me not that much confidence. You know, it could be a double bottom as well. Right, we could be doing a little double bottom action. Yeah, it's at 21 now. I'm not chasing. Could get something like this, right? And then that big pop right to 30. See if you guys hold that. That'd be ideal. And now they'll go for the 26 that I wanted the whole time. They're sick. Should have pulled it. You guys still in? 21 like me. Yeah. 27 is TP. Big North Shore making 1,000. We'll send it to product. Be a man. Got a lot of Delta printing. There's that 26. We can't crack that 27. If you take that 27 to 32 out, that range we got, you're going right to all-time highs. I wouldn't be surprised if CPI yesterday and PPI today just gives it that last leg up. NQ can't do it. I'm just respecting my style of trading. I need NQ to correlate. I do like NQ or ES over that 14, the hourly pivot. How'd everyone do today? You're on a cash account, right? North Shore. Yes, the NQ's breaking down. That's why I can't. That's just how I trade. I need both to align. Could be a double top right there, like we were talking about, right? Lower high, double top. NQ's already about to make a leg down right now. You guys see it here. Just breaking down that bear flag we talked about. Right. That was the only reason I kept getting out of those longs, just because of this. It just wouldn't give me that what I wanted. And it played out too. That's the sad part. ES ended up playing out while NQ didn't give us the follow through, the confirmation. Yeah, it's solid. God. Did you trim Jada? Anybody? Hopefully you guys big Vin. You trim those longs. Hopefully at the close to that 26 for that last push up. And over 14's a long. I don't have it in me. NQ looks so bad. You made a good chunk on that long, my man. Good job, Vin. Yeah, I'm just gonna see if we just get a flush now. Looking for an impulsive sell off. If we don't break the 14, I mean it's you can go light size. I'm not crazy about it. This point, if it looks shot. Here's the 14 retest right here. Otherwise, if it breaks, it's going to 7,600 this time. We're going to go back down. That's what it looks like it wants to do. Yeah, the 14's your pivot. 14 long, 14 short. There it goes. I see that's the impulsive selling. Under 7,600, I might go for shorts. This selling pressure is getting pretty aggressive. Yep, that was the flag that I was talking about. If that flag broke down, NQ was getting that next leg. That was that impulse sell off. We want to see a little more blood on these streets, right? Let's keep it going. Under 7,600, it opens up that door for shorts. You could target 87. Full TP is 75.40. Then you got 75.70. 75.40 is full TP, though. You're sick. You get in right at the POC. You got a buffer, I guess. You want to justify it, but The 14 was the short, like we were saying. That was the long or the short. That was that hourly inside body candle right here, right? This would have been your short opportunity. Or was it 14? Yeah, right here. This candle. Right when this flipped, that was it. Just be careful, North Shore. Maybe you get a pop. If you're flirting with that value area low, you're making a lower high right here as of right now. You want to see this get taken out, this last candle. Just be cautious. You're up a good amount today. Don't start trying to give it back, right? Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, if you got one MES, that's fine. Ideally, this could be the long. It looks like she's trying to. There's that '07 with all this volume that I liked earlier that we took the first long, right? We took the long right here. Could be the same thing. The chart's just so ugly, man. Look, the hourly is just disgusting. That '07, man. Over 14, I'm going for it again. It's going to flip back long. See if it holds. See, I don't like this price action. It's trash. Look at these candles. It's just trash. Over 14 is the inside body where it does flag for a long. Thank you. Looking like she's trying to base out. I'll try it. I just don't like NQ not fucking giving me that push. I'm not fucking around. Yeah, I'm over it. I don't like where it's sitting right now. It's just gonna sit here at this 14. I'm gonna call it a day, guys, before I start doing stupid shit. Over 14's the long still. It's the same thing. Just I don't like how there's no follow through with NQ today. Just looks like she wants to keep breaking down. Yeah, there's ES getting rejected. You should have shorted the value area high. That would have been your best entry. This 18, 17 up here. I'm going to call it a day, guys. Hopefully you guys did better than me. Yeah, remember, if you break 7,600, it's opening the doors for a move down to 70, 75.88. I'll see. Let me know if you guys want to trade Asians tonight, Asian session. Try to let me know before it opens. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.